And we're back at it!
Sonic 3.
Yeah.
This is the jam. So is this Green Hill Zone?
Yeah, basically.
Is it?
Yo, is this Green Hill Zone?
No, this is the Green Hill Zone of Sonic 3. This is Angel Island, baby!
What is this?
Yo.
This is fucking Blue Sphere, dude. This is my favorite special stage. So, yeah, Sonic 3, for anyone who isn't aware already, because I did make that one video on the Ape Arcade channel.
Right here.
Sonic 3 and Knuckles are my favorite. It is combined. It's my favorite game ever. So, I've played this one the most. I think this is, like, one of the games that I've played the most in my life. And, yeah, I just fucking love it.
And if you get barfy, don't look at Blue Spheres.
I'm just so freaking, like, excited to finally play this on the channel.
Here live, in front of everyone's face. Everyone's watching with their face.
I know the pressure is a little on right now.
Little on.
Little
On is my rapper name.
Little pressure. Yeah, little pressure.
Low pressure. That's fucking great, dude.
Oh.
And that's it. That's the first Chaos Emerald. So yeah, also these are the special stages that I'm like the best at. The other two special stages I'm just so fucking terrible, especially Sonic 1.
So Frank, have you seen all these special stages before?
Yes? Question mark?
Because you've played all these games before, but haven't beaten them, right? Is that the...
No, yeah, I suck at Sonic games. It's like, it's one of those things where I absolutely love them, but I suck at them. It's like, I'm like, I love this character, I love playing these games, I suck. And, you know, like, sometimes you gotta admit that. You gotta be like, I love this thing. And like, that's another thing that a lot of game journalists do. They'll, like, suck at a game, they're like, it's bad. And you're like, it's not bad if you suck at it. It's just not for you. You know, like, come on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, things can exist and you don't have to be a fan of it. It's
right,
true.
or good at it, you know? Like, things can exist and you can be bad at it. That's fine. Yo, what? Robotnik's not even in that bitch. What the fuck?
Yeah.
And he just firebombed the shit out of something? What?
Yeah. All the animals dead. It's just
dead.
you.
Might as well get an orb.
So this is another...
What?
There are bonus stages and... Oh, fuck!
Well,
there are bonus stages and there are special
there was
stages.
bonus stages.
Frank, what's your favorite special stage? Or what do you dig? What are your opinions on these?
I'm definitely not good at Blue Spheres here. Like, I literally didn't know what the fuck I was supposed to do until I saw Ween do this on Sonic Mania, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Like, I was like, oh.
You're like, yo.
I was like, that's it.
It's not just about collecting the blue spheres. You basically got to make patterns.
Yeah, no, I never knew that.
That didn't click for me. I was totally just like, I picked up the blue things and they didn't like me. I don't understand. But I do love from I think it was Sonic 2, the one where it's the tube and it's kind of like the half pipe. Yep. I love that because it's another game, you know, it's another Sega game that they shoved in here, you know, and that's kind of the fun of Sonic 2 is with not Sonic 2 with T00 is sorry, that was weird. Is that he gets to kind of celebrate all the Sega games, you know, like where it's like Sonic is their biggest property, so they kind of bring in their like best artists from other teams to do things, and that sometimes means that you get like the best other Sega games shoved in to a Sonic game.
Yeah.
Like that tube.
It's kind of like where like,
because that is Space Harrier, like basically, you know, like that and a couple other games too, you know, like it's pretty interesting.
I was gonna say it's kind of like the mainline Mario games in a way, where it's like each one, like you only get like a new main Mario game when they have like a brand new idea, where it's like, oh, this is Sunshine, you're just gonna do water shit the whole game. You're like, I want another one. You're like, yeah, cool. Well, you're in space, so and guess what? You're gonna love it.
This one you got a hat.
Yeah,
which
and you're gonna love it even more.
Mario Galaxy,
this one's even better.
I've never beaten Mario Galaxy because every time I play it. I just get fucking bored. Like, I tried it because I have it on the Wii, and back in the day when I played that, I never beat it because I got bored. And then I played it again on the Switch, and I beat the other 2 games on the 3D All Stars, except for that one. It's just like,
really, I
don't
cannot beat Sunshine. Sunshine is kind of a hard Mario game.
There's a lot
really
of BS.
is.
There's like a lot where they're like, oh, this is a cool mechanic, and you're like, this is the worst mechanic ever.
The stage
like, did
where...
anybody fucking play this? Like, did you guys just pitch this?
Or you
and
just
then
really
we're okay
wanted a
with
pachinko
it?
machine. All right, cool.
The pachinko machine level is mandatory, unfortunately, if you want to beat the game, which is the biggest bullshit. That and like the fucking Sandbird. It's like, oh god.
You're like, but why? And I'm not, to be fair, I'm not, like, my Nintendo love comes from Zelda, you know? Like, it doesn't come from Mario. It's like, I like Mario. It's like, I like Mario, but I'm not, it's like, I don't like Mario games, you know? Like, Mario Odyssey is my absolute favorite Mario game.
It's so fucking good,
it's
though.
really good.
It's like one of the best Switch games out there.
It's like a real good game, dude. So you wouldn't like...
And it's like, but that was like my first one where I was like, I actually love this, you know? Like, I've played all the other Mario games, and other than 64, there hasn't been like a wow, this is incredible, I love this, I can't stop playing.
Yeah,
you know, like
Games and Pizza says I only like Mario as a friend.
That's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah.
So you would talk to Mario at a party, but like you wouldn't go to his
but, like,
party.
I would hit like some small talk points, but you know, I wouldn't break out the goods. You
Right,
know?
if Link was hosting a party and Mario was there, you chat him up. You'd be like, hey man,
Oh, yeah.
But you wouldn't go to Mario's place if he was holding a party.
Yeah, like if he was having, say, a Mario party, I wouldn't be there, you know? Like,
Yeah, it's dangerous.
It is.
but like a Super Mario party? Maybe.
Because Link might be there, and he's your bro, so you can at least talk to him.
I just
right?
want to
You're
let
like,
you
oh, at
guys
least my
know.
homie there.
I just want to let you guys know we haven't even left Angel Island yet, and I already have 3 of the 7 Chaos Emeralds.
I thought this was Green Hill Zone.
Jesus Christ. Yo, you're confusing Squishy here. Is this Green Hill Zone or not?
It's not looking very green, though.
Wait, no, I want.
I'm on fire.
I need the fire shield, actually. Let me try to get the fire shield. Oh, no, I can't get it.
What is this?
Yo,
This
what
is
is
different.
happening?
This is one of 3 bonus
seizure
stages.
warning. What the fuck? Seizure warning. Fuck, sorry, everybody. Better be wearing some sunglasses. Fuck.
You knew what you were getting in with Sonic. You all
You know
knew.
what? I don't want to be here. I'm gonna get out.
No one wants to be here. Not even
I
Sonic.
don't want to be here.
Oh, no.
Sonic's like, fuck
Wow,
you.
when you want to get out, the game is like, nah, you're stuck.
Nah, you better fucking get them coins.
You dead.
You did.
I'm alive. I'm dead. I can't stop doing that voice now. Yeah, I'll take this.
We're gonna have to do it with one of your Sonic plushies. I'm alive. I'm dead. I'm watching TV.
What are you implying? Are you implying that I have multiple Sonic plushies?
I assume you have a babillion Sonic plushies.
You know what? I only have 2. No, I have 3 plushies that are Sonic himself.
2,
but I
3,
but I do
4.
have.
Okay, maybe 7.
But I do have like plushies of other characters. Like I got like Rouge the Bat, Vector. I got like some Chow. Yeah.
Some fucking Chow. Just found him on the
Chow.
street. Like,
What
wow. That platform was like, psych.
Yeah, it really do be like that. Oh, never mind. Let's get another Chaos Emerald.
That dude.
Wow.
That platform's pissed. That platform's like, are you fucking?
Yeah,
Oh, I helped him.
I am the last one to laugh.
I am the one who laughs.
Damn, dude, we really about to get 4 Chaos Emeralds before leaving Angel Island.
Really be like that.
It really do be like that sometimes.
You do be like that. Sometimes you 1%.
Oh.
Sometimes you're not. Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
That's a tricky one. That's a tricky one.
Oh, that's right. You could just redo them.
She
Yeah,
used a
fuck
coin.
I did.
Anniversary edition, baby.
Anniversary! Hello!
I paid extra for this.
Dude, at least it's something that changes the game, though. Like, Monster Hunter released today, Monster Hunter Sunbreak, as recording of this today, and they're literally charging $10 extra for 5 other costumes.
Really?
Like, nothing actually changes the game, or it's not even like armor that helps you or anything. It's just like pretty.
But
and
that makes more sense than paying extra to zoom in on the main screen.
I mean,
that doesn't make sense.
True.
That's a function of the game.
It's a hard balancing act, obviously, because you want your DLC to actually affect the game and people to feel like they spent their $10 and it went well, but then you also don't want to hide features for a game behind a paywall like they're doing with this.
Well, it's like an actual function of the game.
Yeah.
It's like pay $10 to look down the scope. Like, what? No.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like paying money to one of those like telescopes.
Your Call of Duty character, your Call of Duty character is gonna be naked unless you pay $10. Like,
it's like, oh well, that's just what it's already. It's only $40. You just have to pay $5 extra more to be able to shoot your gun.
Yeah.
What? No. Give me the gun. Give me the game.
Give me the gun. Give me the game.
That's like when you get the game and you data mine it and find like 6 characters just waiting to be paid for, and you're like,
they're already here. Just let me have them.
Like, holy shit!
You already paid full price for the fucking game. Yeah.
Oh man, and I mean, same thing happened for. I think they were saying it the other day for the Tony Hawk Pro Skater collection. They were like, they were like, oh yeah, there's some things that won't be in the game, and then they found it all the shit that wasn't in the game files, just like sitting there, and you're like, insane. Cool guys, good stuff.
It's shitty.
Like. Yeah, it's like, I get it.
That's super shitty.
Like, companies now, they want to try to prolong the life of a game by doing shit like that. So it's like, okay, yeah, all this content is like ready to go, but like as soon as people start getting bored, we're gonna slowly release it so people have like more of an interest in these games again. But Tails, fucking just take me.
Tails, end me.
Just take it. Just take the wheel. But yeah, so like it's like shitty like marketing tactics, but like, you know, fucking I understand why they do it. I don't agree with it.
Yeah. It's obviously hard because it's like you want to keep your game alive and you don't want to be like, we're building the game after we've launched the game, but also you're kind of like, maybe you should use some of that sales money to make this stuff instead of just like ramming it in.
Yeah, I don't know. Whoa. It's like,
what is this? Vietnam? What is going on?
This is
oh shit!
Not the fire starter. We just fought the fire starter. Fuck, I can't remember what this one's called. Everything has a name. I just can't remember what most of them are. But yeah,
and it's funny because all the other Sonic games were like, Robotnik is flying these things. This game is like, nah, he's sending these people out to kill you this time. It's not him. Don't worry about it.
Well, there he is.
Oh, there he is.
He wants to see it.
Yeah, he's like, damn, that thing didn't work.
That thing? Let me try this.
Do your worst.
Do your worst, and then duck, 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 duck. Get that bitch.
Oh, he gonna be get.
Eggman, we've been through this 4 fucking times. Like, you know this is dumb.
Right? He's got to work that, like, pod contraption out better.
Yeah. Why is that upside down?
He keeps bringing it out.
Because of birds.
Yeah, what?
Aggressive crouch spam to establish dominance. Yeah, that's exactly what I just did.
You didn't see? Did you see the article that I first thought it was a hard drive article? Like I totally thought it was an onion type of thing. That was like, people are discussing if teabagging is sexual harassment.
Oh, I saw
that. No, I did not see that.
I literally thought it was a joke. Like I was like, haha, isn't that funny that somebody would think that it was sexual harassment? And then I was like, oh no, that's an actual news source that reported that. What the fuck? Like,
yeah, it does kind of sound like something you would see on like the hard drive or the Onion or one of those.
Right, and you'd just be like, haha, isn't that funny? Because no one would think that, and then. Yeah. Today they're like, nah.
I learned people think that.
Today we're being offended. You're like, all right then.
It's just a weird hill to die on.
Yeah.
Yes, it really is. You're like now we have to discuss much further things like. If things happen in video games, does it happen to you?
Yeah,
you know,
in real life, if you die in the game, do you die for real?
Yeah.
If you get teabagged in a game, do you get teabagged in real life?
Yeah.
It's a question. Do you feel the sack?
Yeah, is the sack feelable? Can you squeeze the sack yourself?
Am I playing?
Guys?
If I play Halo 2 online, am I all of a sudden going, is that Lipton?
Yo, is that Irish Spring?
I think that's Bigelow, actually.
I'm more of a green tea guy. Thank you very much.
Is that with spice?
But yeah, like the ongoing conversation of sexism in video games creating violence, like it's just like all subjective. Like none of it is actually proven. And like, yeah, some games might show off a bit of sexism in their games.
Some communities are straight up toxic, you know, like some games are just straight up.
Yeah, like video games aren't all made to be sexual and violent and like alter people's egos that way. You know, it's just fucking, it's all entertainment. Like movies are sexist and violent. Fucking music is sexist and violent. Like it's everywhere. Just leave it the fuck alone and enjoy it for what it is. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
No, it's more like the fact that like they just don't like being teabagged because they find it annoying and childish. And it's like you can say that and you're not wrong, and we can all agree with that. But you decided to take it further. Like,
to take it to sexual harassment.
Yeah, like you brought it to another level, and you're like, well, I can't like confidently agree with you now because then I'm gonna. It's like a straw man argument.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Because no one actually would believe this / you know, like actually, I don't know, do it teabag enough that it like makes it a problem either too. Like no one's teabagging so much that you're like I feel violated. You're like,
they're sending teabags to me in the mail.
Tetris Effect is pretty violent. Says Games and Pizza. Oh no.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, this is a real thing. Tetris Effect is when you play Tetris so much, you see Tetris blocks in real life.
That's
and it's
Tetris
like
Effect.
And I feel harassed.
Yeah.
No,
and when I see them blocks, they don't fit well together, and I feel harassed.
I see them blocks.
Yeah, when they do fit together, it's sexual. So Tetris Effect is actually sexual and violent.
I just can't win with it.
I can't win.
No, but it's so funny because that kind of stuff doesn't only happen with Tetris. Like, I remember I had this old LG phone.
No, definitely not.
I was the LG Shine, and I had fucking Diner Dash on it, and I played so much Diner Dash that I legitimately started seeing, like, Diner Dash prompts in real life while I'm, like, walking down the hallway. Like, it was fucking
think
weird.
it happens a lot to Animal Crossing fans. I've heard it actually, like, it is a real thing for Animal Crossing fans because they'll, like, walk up to things in real life and try to interact with them like the game, and you're kind of like, homie. You're like, bruh, like, play another game. Jesus.
Bruh, I kind of hate you right now.
Oh my god.
It's like, I get it. I do get it. Like, you know, you play a game so much and all of a sudden you'll walk up to something and like try to open the door like the game and you'll be like, what the hell? And then you'll be like, oh wait, this is IRL. What the fuck?
I don't know if I've ever lost that much of reality.
Yeah.
No?
It's a little too much, I think. I'm sorry.
None of that?
Like, I'm not judging. I refuse to judge, but I personally, no, I have not
You've never been like, yo, I bet there's a Pokemon in that bitch. You've played so much Pokemon. I bet you have seen like a patch of grass and you're like, Squirtle's in that. You know, like, you're like, yeah.
Not specifically that, but like, I'm trying to think of other examples. Like, I mean, the Diner Dash one is like the best example I've got, honestly, because like, for a long fucking time, it affected me, you know?
I know a few kids who like bring it up for Skyrim. Like they'll like walk up to doors and like push on them like they're Skyrim or like like
for me, it was never a physical thing. It was just like I had seen it so much that like if you know like you're blankly looking off into the distance or whatever, like that kind of shit like. I would just start seeing like whatever game I had been looking at for like 30 hours straight.
Like I daydream all the fucking time and like stare out to space, but I've never gone to a door and then like opened it like Resident Evil and sat there for 3 hours before I go further. You know, I'm sorry, I just
where you just kept opening a door, going back, opening the door again, opening the door again. Like you're like, wait, I'm stuck in a trap.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess
Dude,
it just like
I used to do
affects
that
everybody
too much
different.
with the Resident Evil games. I just fucking open the door, close the door, open the door,
Because you would
close the door.
fucking
I'm like,
forget. You're like, oh, I had to leave the crest in this chest and to pick up this key, but this key I can't use on this door.
You're like, thanks, this is so much fun. I love my zombie game where I find fucking keys everywhere.
I know. That was the thing about horror games at the time. It's like you play horror games and you leave with like storage skill, like how to put things into storage. Well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Your inventory skills just level up.
Yeah.
You
You're like,
learn
oh,
how to like pack a camping bag.
I can fit a shotgun here with ammo for this, but I can
least
do
it's not-
explosives.
Like Arceus, where they're like, I'm gonna pay $85,000 to know how to pack my bag better.
Yeah, to get a bigger pocket. Yeah.
Yeah, I love how he's like, you just kind of
really
fold
want-
it even more, and then you got more space, and you're like, you fucking wizard. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
I like to think each time you smack the money down on the table, and you're like, do it. And then every time you're like, son of a bitch, how? Like,
Yeah.
not this time, bucko.
Yeah, you're like, you can't fold this origami paper one more time, and he's like, did it. And you're like, what the hell?
But every time, same reaction. Oh, God.
For it.
Damn. You're like, $85,000. I bet you can't do it this time. And then he's like, gotcha, bitch. And you're like, son of a-
85,000.
Sometimes you're like,
that's the crazy part. If
Yeah.
you like fill it all the way up, it's
Yeah.
like $85,000, and you're like, what fucking Pokemon
No, it's more
game
than that.
It's
It's like,
way
by the
more,
way?
dude.
It's
I
like
think
800,000.
The most that I spent on it was like 500,000. I think was the last that I gave him before I was like, you too rich.
What is that? Why is that guy just living in that house? He's made
Because he's
so much
making a
fucking
fucking
money.
buck, dude. He's making bank.
Yo, he's like, this guy keeps coming in and telling me to fold shit in his bag and gives me hundreds of thousands of dollars for it. Like, I don't know what to do.
He's like, I
I just
eating
keep
all
telling
like
him
the
new
dumbest.
arbitrary amounts, and he just does it. So.
Yeah, this kid dumb. He came from a future and
kid
he's dumb.
no, I
He
just
keeps being like, my bag's full, and I'm like, it sure ain't.
I just moved this around, and he's like, oh, all right.
All right, here's $85,000. Have a good one. I'm gonna go out in the woods and earn that money back.
So there's a subreddit called Fuck Mindy, and it's about the girl in Gen 4 in Pokemon that like trades you a Haunter, and the Haunter ends up it turns out that it's holding what is it?
An
Everstone? Yeah. And so like there was a second subreddit that started called like Fuck like Baggin or whatever that guy's name is.
It all stems from the Fuck Ollie subreddit. That was one of my favorite subreddits where everyone was just hating on Ollie from Game of Thrones, and you're like, yeah.
I saw another one that was fuck the grandpa from Willy Wonka. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Grandpa Joe,
because
he's evil.
Willy Wonka
He's a bad
is
person.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Laziest shit award
Yeah.
goes to Uncle George, Grandpa George. There, like Jesus
Grandpa
Christ.
Joe.
Grandpa Joe.
Get the devil's name correct.
Yeah, George.
all right?
George didn't fucking move. Grandpa George just stayed in bed. He was like, I ain't going nowhere.
Because Joe
Look.
like spends the whole movie being like, "Oh, I can't do nothing."
Yeah, he's
Literally,
guilt
there's
tripping.
2 songs where Charlie and his mom are doing laundry, like, and just trying to survive. And Grandpa Joe is like, I'll stay in bed with the 4 other grandpas, and we're just gonna Dutch
a
oven this
chocolate
shit.
factory? I'm gonna fucking do a jig.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Oh man.
Fuck that guy. And then he gets Charlie in trouble because he makes him drink the soda, and he's like, Charlie's
Bad
like,
influence.
no. Yeah. So and then they almost fucking die, and because of that, that motherfucker gets Charlie disqualified because he's
Right.
like, you get nothing. Good day, sir.
Good day.
Holy shit.
And then you're like, well, this is the lowest Charlie's ever been. Like, Joe can't do anything to make it worse. Joe goes, let's go fucking...
He goes, hold my beer.
Yeah, he goes, let's go fucking sell it to the bad guy. What?
Right? Like, straight villain shit is what he's doing, you know? Like you're like, oh my
holy
god.
shit. Like, are you teaching this kid to, like, become a crime boss or something?
Yeah.
I love that the bad guy was always working for Willy. Like, Willy Wonka was like, yo, I found the sketchiest man alive, and guess what I'm going to use him for? Like,
yeah, and don't you
trick
realize...
a bunch of kids into selling my secrets. Like, you're like, what the fuck?
After, like, once Charlie starts to grow up and they're all, like, living in the factory with him, he's gonna be looking at his grandfather being like, you're kind of a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yo.
You're a bad man.
You're a huge mooch, dude.
Yeah, I think I'm understanding why Willy Wonka hid from the world.
Dude, what if that's the Wonka movie, is him, like, meeting a Grandpa George type, and he's like, this motherfucker.
It's Grandpa... Is it Grandpa Joe?
Joe, sorry.
He keeps going
two of
George.
them.
Guys, we're about to get the 7th Chaos Emerald. We haven't even left the second stage.
Woo!
This is my shit right here.
Why don't you play a game you like?
If you were worried about her gaming skills during 2, don't worry.
We're back, baby.
Bag.
I know, I'm gonna redeem myself. Redeem myself!
As you run into a red dot, you're like, redeem! And then,
Woo!
Praise the Lord! Blue balls!
oh my goodness. That is the whole thing about this. You're like, Jesus, Sonic. Oh!
Well,
Oh!
fuck me, I guess.
I also want to point out that the actor that played Grandpa Joe had a very pointy pinky nail.
I thought you were gonna say penis?
Yes.
Well, I mean penis. But pinky nail.
Nail?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
like,
we all know what that's for.
Cocaine?
Cocaine.
Kinda.
So, Grandpa Joe was hitting the stuff pretty hard.
I mean, it was the 70s, dude. Literally everyone on set, even Charlie, was zooted up, you know? Like, come on.
Charlie knew what was up.
Well, it's kind of weird that they wouldn't just be like, yo, can you, like, maybe trim that? Just for, like, a day?
He's fuck you.
No, because the director's all coked up,
Yeah.
being like, you got some coke on you? And he's like,
Yeah.
yes. He's like,
The
"Good
director's
job.
like,
You have a fucking dance scene this day. Go ahead.
The director's like, I just trimmed my nail. Can I borrow yours? Give me your finger. Oh,
Some
dude,
other coke finger up.
could you imagine doing coke and then fucking doing the boat scene where like they're going through hell? Like, holy shit.
And they didn't tell anybody about that, too. That's my
Yeah.
favorite bit about that, is that they were like, okay, we're gonna do this scene today where you guys go down a tunnel, and then just like let them be horrified for a whole take. And you're just like, okay.
And that's after having them eat the set for the candy, and you're like, as a kid, you're like, dude, that must be the greatest thing. And then as adults, like, all these people are like, that shit was fucking nasty. Like,
Yeah, right? They're like, that shit was plastic.
yeah,
Like,
it wasn't real. We had to eat it still. Like,
we had to look like we were having a good time. Like,
Grandpa Joe hit me 3 times.
I was doing cocaine with Grandpa Joe and he hit me, and I was like, hell no.
This is the 70s, but
Yeah,
still.
I was doing coke with Grandpa Joe and a couple of Oompa Loompas, and you know, he hit me.
Dude. Those Oompa Loompas know how
Where
to
is
party.
this blue dot? Where is it? It's like a single one.
There
There!
we are. It was a single 4, but okay.
It was a single 4. Yeah.
Single 4.
Well,
Single
that's
4.
it, guys. We just
Are we
got
Supersonic?
fucking... Yeah, we got
Oh,
Supersonic.
shit.
All right, game over. Good job, guys.
Okay. We'll catch you next time. We've been Apricade. I'm Squishy.
Ween?
I would love that if Sonic just like goes supersonic and rushes through all the other levels. Like none of them even happen.
Oh, man. Well, I
Now
mean,
Sonic can
that's
be
basically
Supersonic.
what we're about to do right now. Like, we're just gonna go through the rest of it.
Hey,
starting
Hydro
now.
City?
So, whoa!
Oh, shit.
You can just Goku like that? Fuck,
need
you don't
50
even have to
rings.
Yeah,
do
you need
nothing?
50 rings, and I had 50 rings. It's like, laugh. Laugh, motherfucker.
Yeah,
I don't
fight
even give
me.
a fuck. Yeah.
Except
Do
I am
worse.
drowning. Please save me.
That was a new sprite for falling supersonic.
Ah.
I didn't mean to do that.